All right, hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today it is really nice and warm, and it's one of the first times it's been this warm. You can pretty much just wear a hoodie, but I think it's gonna get colder this week. Today I wanted to talk about why I don't belong in Japan. Some of these topics I just think about them over the week, and sometimes they just pop up. Sometimes they're because sometimes I talk to other friends, and sometimes just the topic just pops into my mind. Sometimes just in the shower. But yeah, I talked to two of my friends. Well, one friend from back home who I went to high school with, and he actually lives in San Francisco, and he makes pretty good money. He has a really good job. He gets paid very well. And I was just talking to him about just the channel and places to move to, or where I would like to move to. And recently, like just 2 days ago, I was talking to an old coworker that I used to work with in China. He actually was an ex-lawyer, and he has all these credentials and all this stuff, but he lived in China, and we worked at the same school, but he ended up moving to Bali, and he was teaching English online. And you know, he pays, he was saying, it was like he only pays like $200 for rent, and you know, he just does these classes online. And he was telling me that he wanted to move to South America, which is pretty awesome. So between that conversation and my friend's conversation, and my other friend, I don't know what he does. He has some complicated job, and he was telling me that he wanted to move out to Southeast Asia. So I'm always thinking about moving to Southeast Asia, actually. Thailand is like probably one of my top destinations that I want to live in, and it's only because it's just so cold here, and I just want to live somewhere warm and tropical. But look at this guy, farmer. But I wanted to talk about why I don't belong here, and I've just been getting this feeling lately, and you'll hear a lot of foreigners kind of complain. I don't know if complaining, but they'll talk about how, you know, no matter how much they assimilate into the culture and how much they learn and are in here, they'll never be Japanese, or they'll never be accepted by the Japanese. And I hear that a lot, actually. For me, I don't really care, but yeah, I just think recently, like I don't think I belong here. But yeah, I wanted to just talk about like just me being here. And I think when I lived in China, I think China is just so foreign to me that I feel. And also too, in China, where I was living, there's a lot of expats. So you know, you'd probably hang out with a lot of expats there, and the Chinese people there are very accepting of foreigners. They really want to be friends with foreigners, and I never felt that feeling of being just like not belonging in the place in China. It's kind of weird, but yeah, I mean, I lived in Shanghai, so there's so many foreigners there. There's someone's cell phone. There was a lot of expats there, and you know, you hung out with other expats, and if you wanted to, you can meet a lot of Chinese people, and they're very welcoming. You know, they'll take you into their house, and you know, they'll really take care of you. They really value a friendship with foreigners. And yeah, I don't think any foreigner there feels like they don't belong there. But sometimes I think because it's so foreign that you kind of expect not feeling of belonging there. I don't know if that makes sense. But here I just feel like you know, it's not, everything doesn't feel foreign. In China, everything feels like you're on a different planet. It's just so different there. And I would feel the same if I would live in Thailand as well, because the culture is so different and everything's so not familiar. I feel like you kind of expect not to belong there. So I feel like it wouldn't be like a surprising feeling. But here for me, because they adapt to so much of the Western culture, like not their culture, but they accept everything seems like very familiar, like even just like the food, or that's just an example, but they kind of have a lot of westernized things here, just like visually, like even like the malls and just like even like the street, just everything just feels like a Japanese version of America, you know, like this car dealership. You know, I mean, like even just, I mean, not these little farmers, but just like even the way they build these streets and everything, it feels familiar. And like this car wash, yeah. And then when you live in China or even like Thailand, it just, for me, it feels different. So I don't know about other foreigners, but the feeling of just being in China, just it feels like you're on a different planet. So I feel like if you don't feel like you belong there, you're not, you kind of you kind of expect it. But here I think even like people who like get married here, married to a Japanese person, have half Japanese kids, I feel like they're never gonna feel like they're part of Japan. So yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video about that. Yeah, I think it's kind of hard to convey this what I'm trying to say into what I was thinking. But I don't have a problem with not feeling like I don't belong here. But I think even my girlfriend too, we always talk about this as well, where she also, like, even if she works for a Japanese company, I don't know what she said. I think she said thank you. But yeah, I think she was saying too, even if she works for a Japanese company, and she's Chinese, so you know, I don't know, maybe she won't feel, I don't know, she just feels, because like even when she's working, like a lot of her coworkers, there's not much conversation, and they kind of just do their own thing. And yeah, I mean, and it's like for people here too, like I was watching this guy on YouTube talking about why he's leaving, and how he couldn't he wanted to leave because he couldn't, it's really hard to meet people and make friends. And I think if you grew up in this kind of society, I think it's pretty normal. But if you're coming from like a different society, whether it's like Western or Chinese, or you know, any different type of society outside of Japan, I feel like it'd be really hard to understand the society and how it works. But I think overall for me, I always think of it as, whether I'm in Japan or in China, I always think that I'm on a long vacation. And I mean, I try my best to understand the culture, I try my best to learn the language, but for me, I always think of it as I'm just on a long vacation. But yeah, I think I'm not sure how long I would stay here. I really enjoy living here, but oh, I gotta take a picture of this car. All right, so I just stopped by and talked to that guy about his car. It's really nice. A lot of Japanese people are very nice here, and it's an interesting interaction. He was so nice. I guess he does like massages there. He does like adjustments and fixes people's backs. So I told him I would call him. But yeah, I mean, living in Japan, people are so nice, people are so polite. I love living in Japan. I mean, no matter the feeling of I won't even the feeling of I won't belong here, it doesn't make me not want to stay here. I mean, you just kind of have to just expect that, you know, wherever you're living, you're not gonna, if it's not your own country, you're not gonna feel like you belong. And I forgot to also mention that when I lived in America growing up, I never felt like I belonged there either, because, you know, I am Asian American, and no matter, even if I was born there, and no matter how American I feel, I never felt like I belonged there either. Whether it's because of like race, or even just like, I don't know, like societal, like I just never felt like I should be like everybody else. But maybe I don't belong anywhere. I don't think, maybe I don't feel like I belong in America. I don't feel like I belong in Japan, but I think it's just something that you have to accept. And I mean, I don't know, I really don't know. I think where am I going? I think oh, what the hell? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think, I mean, not to sound cliche, is I think wherever you feel like you belong, right? I feel like, you know, if you have your friends, you have your family, you belong there. I don't know, but yeah. Anyways, I don't even know if I'm going to use this video. I felt like I wanted to say a lot more, and again, I'm not really good at articulating my thoughts really well, but yeah, I just felt like I didn't really convey what I wanted to say, and I had all these things on my mind, and then I just got stopped over there and wanted to talk to that guy about his car, and kind of just things are out of place. But yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna use this video, but I think I don't want to like complain that I don't just because I feel like I don't belong here, it means that I don't like it. I love Japan, I love the people. I think it's just maybe my own personal thing that I don't feel like I belong here, and I don't feel like I belong anywhere. So I think, and that's okay, I think. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's kind of everywhere. I wasn't expecting to be stopped and checking out that car over there. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.